Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about the bonding system. The bonding system is part of the chapter 10 of our marine electrical book. In the chapter 10, we talk about the bonding and lighting protection. What is the meaning of bonding? Bonding is basically the ground of your boat. And now the question is, where is the ground in my boat? The ground in your boat is basically the zinc, the pieces of metal that you have outside of your boat. Normally the main zinc is located in the transom of the boat. Those zincs, as you can see in the picture, are connected internally in the boat with a long piece of metal or with a long piece of wire across the boat, across the stringers of the boat. Those pieces of metals are connected with all the metallic part of the boats. This is the bonding. If all the metals are connected properly to the bonding and finally into the zinc, your boat is protected. What is the procedure to verify if the zincs are working properly? Some technicians say that the boat is in good conditions because when I check the zincs outside of the boat, the zincs remain like new ones all the time. That's true? That's not true. If the zincs remain like new ones, it's because the bonding system is not working. Normally, you need to replace the zincs in your boat minimum once per year, maximum twice per year. If you need to replace the zincs in your boat more than 2 times per year, it's because you have an internal leak of current, AC or DC, and you need to verify in what panel is located that leak. The first step to verify if the zincs are connected properly is with the on meter. Basically, the only that you need is verify if you have continuity between the zincs and the metal. If you have continuity, it's because the zincs are connected properly. When the zincs are connected properly, all the metals internally in your boat are protected and you have less corrosion and less oxidation. That's the secret to verify if the ground in your boat is in good conditions. Normally, the connection between the metallic part of the boat and the bonding system is with a piece of cable, green color, number AWG. This is the recommendation, and this is the procedure to verify if the ground in your boat is working good. Okay guys, we are going to refresh our concept about the bonding protection. What is the secret to keep a boat properly protected? What is the secret to keep a boat clean with no corrosion? The secret is keep the bonding system in good condition. Okay, we are going to refresh what is the meaning of bonding. Bonding is basically the connection of all the metallic parts internally in the boat to the central bonding conductor. This is the central bonding conductor, this is the transom, and those are the zincs outside of the boat. The central bonding conductor is a piece of metal, normally is a copper, long piece of copper located on the stringers, close to the engines. In both stringers you have 2 pieces of copper properly drilled in order to tap bolts. Okay, those pieces of metals finish in the transom, and at the end those pieces of metals are connected externally with the pieces of zinc. In this board I simulate that this is the bonding conductor, and this is the connection externally with the zinc. To the bonding conductor is connected the ground of the boat. The ground line is interrupted. The galvanic isolator is located here, and the ground is coming from the shore power. This is the shore power. ground, enter here, the ground continue, pass through the isolator transformer, continue the ground. In this moment the ground is interrupted, the galvanic isolator is inserted here, and the ground continue, enter into the bonding conductor, and the bonding conductor at the end is connected with the sinks outside. This is the procedure to do the properly wiring of the bonding system. If those pieces of zinc stay like new ones all the time, is because internally the bonding conductor is not connected with the ground bus bar of the AC panel and the negative bus bar of the DC panel. Once again, the negative bus bar of the DC panel and the ground bus bar of the AC panel shall be connected to the bonding conductor and the bonding conductor to the sinks. This is mandatory. This is the main difference between the wiring in your boat and the wiring in your building, in your home. This is the difference between the marine electrical technicians and the electrical technician for residential or industrial. That's the difference. In our boat, because we have two panels, we have AC panels and DC panels, both ground, the negative DC ground in DC and the ground bus bar on AC shall be connected to the bonding conductor and the bonding conductor through the sink. This is mandatory. This is important. If not, probably the sinks are like decorative. They never are eroded. Normally the sinks are eroded and you need to replace the sinks once or twice per year. This is a normal condition. This is an indication that the drain of static electricity, the drain of small static electricity is working good, and that drain enter in the bonding conductor and finish in the sink, and the sink dissipate the current in the water. This is the properly way to protect a boat. All right, what happened if in my boat the sinks are eroded each 2 months and I need to replace the sinks completely each 2 months? It's probably because internally in the boat you have a leak of current. If you have a leak of current internally in your boat, you need to identify where is located the leak. What is the equipment in the boat that produces the leak of current? If you want to do that, in our marine corrosion handbook, in the chapter, this is chapter 6, I explain the procedure to identify where is the leak of current. There are 3 methods to identify where is the leak. The most common method is with voltage, or with intensity, or with ohms. In this chapter, I explain in details that procedure. Okay, other equipment that is very important in order to check if the boat is properly protected, if the bonding is working good, is the Silver Chloride Electrode. This is an electrode. The cable is too long. In order to introduce that Silver Chloride Electrode in the water, the other end of the electrode should be connected to the negative of the voltmeter, the negative, and the positive of the voltmeter, connected to the bonding in order to verify how much is the reading in millivolts. This is the Silver Chloride Electrode. This one is the negative, connected to the negative. The voltmeter selected in volts DC or millivolts DC. This one is the negative, to the negative terminal, and the positive in order to check if the bonding conductor, if the bonding conductor, the reference in millivolts is okay. Or, for example, I am going to check if the strainer of the starboard engine is good. How much should be the reading in millivolts in order to verify if the bonding system in my boat is good? In our corrosion book, I explained that one. For example, for a fiberglass boat with the inboard engines, the reading should be in between minus 750 to minus 1100 millivolts. If the boat is in fiberglass with aluminum outdrive, the reading should be in minus 950 to minus 1100 millivolts. If the hull is in aluminum, the reading should be in between minus 950 to minus 1100. If the boat is in wood, the reading should be in between minus 550 to minus 600 millivolts. Voltage readings below, more positive, indicate that the underwater metals connected to the bonding systems are underprotected and may be corroded. Voltage readings above, more negative, indicate that the underwater metals connected to the bonding systems are overprotected. The values, the readings are in the table that you have right now on the screen, and those values should be according with the material of the hull. We are going to repeat quickly. How is the procedure to connect the bonding system? The procedure to install a good bonding system is install the bonding conductor on the stringers and connect all the metallic parts to the bonding conductors. What parts I need connect to the bonding conductor internally? I need connect the through holes, the metallic through holes. I need connect the stringers if the stringers are, the strainers, if the strainers are metallic. I need connect the block of the engine, the transmissions, the generators, the cabinet, the fuel tanks. All the metallic parts shall be connected to the main bonding conductor, And at the end, that main bonding conductor should be connected to the sink externally. This is the properly way to connect the bonding. What about the ground? The ground cable coming from the AC panel. Okay, the ground cable coming from the AC ground bus bar shall be connected to the bonding conductor. What about the negative from the negative bus bar on the DC panel? The negative bus bar of the DC panel shall be connected also with the bonding conductor. In this moment, the boat is properly protected. If I have a leak, if one equipment, AC or DC equipment, AC or DC appliance have a leak of current, it's easy to identify where is the leak. What is the procedure? In our book of Corrosion, I explained the procedure to identify where is the leak of current. Okay, and what is the tool recommended for surveyors or inspectors in order to verify if the bonding system of the boat is working good? The procedure is use this equipment. This equipment is the Silver Chloride Electrode. This is an electrode of silver with a solution of chlorine. When you suspend that solution into the salt water, immediately start a galvanic cell to move electrons. Okay, the other end of the electrode is connected to the negative of the voltmeter, and the positive of the voltmeter will be used to check the reading in millivolts of the bonding conductor, or the reading in millivolts of the through hull, or the reading in millivolts of the fuel tank. Okay, the positive from the voltmeter to connect the element that you want to check if it's properly bonded. And the negative is suspended in the water because the other end is the electrode. That's the procedure. And the values are in the table that you have right now on the screen. In the screen, you found it, the values for a boat with a fiberglass hull, or with aluminum hull, or with a steel hull, or with wood hull. This is the properly way to bond a boat, and this is the properly way to troubleshoot problems in a boat. The only tool that you need is a good multimeter, the Silver Chloride Electrode, and that's it. This is the process to check the bonding system. I hope you enjoy this video.